Okay, babies. This is a reading that I decided, well, not decided, I have been led to do. And of course, you can see by the title what it is, what it's about. So I'm going to do the first row, 4 cards for the next 2 weeks. And I'm a guy of the righteous, okay? People who are righteous in heart, the people who are are being tested at this time. I know that we're living in a very, very spiritual testing time. And for those of you who are paying attention to what is happening around them, you all should know that what I'm saying is very accurate. I'm not going to do any reversals, okay? I need direct messages for the righteous, okay? And again, the first row is going to be what you need to do or what you should be doing in the next 2 weeks. And the second row is going to be, come on, Spirit, what you need to do and what you should be doing. What you need to do and what you should be doing. What you need to do and what you should be doing. What you need to be doing and what you should be doing for the next 2 weeks. What you need to do and what you should do. What you need to be doing and what you should be doing for the next 2 weeks. Okay. First row, what you need to be doing and what you should be doing. The second row, Spirit, tell me what the second row. What is this? The second row is what you need to be doing. The first row is what you need to be doing and what you should be doing. And the second row is why for the next 2 weeks. Okay? Why you need to be and why you should be doing certain things for the next 2 weeks. Thank you, Spirit. Let me go ahead and give it a 3 shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. For the next 2 weeks of August, the last 2 weeks of August 2016, Spirit, for the righteous and those that feel this spiritual shift around the world, what should they and need to be doing regarding their spiritual life and getting right with you, Most High? Ahai Yahweh Yahshua, Yahushua, Elohim Adonai Shaddai. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages and confirmation. What you need to be doing and should be doing in the first week and in the second week. Clear and concise answers as to why. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So we could just say this current week, well, next week, and then the week after, the first 2 cards. What you need to be doing and what you should be doing is being practical. Okay? Focus on spiritual practicality starting next week. Okay? Because you're going to need to depart yourself or, remove yourself from certain situations. And it's going to be very clear starting next week. You got to be strong. Major Arcana. Excuse me. Yeah, this is a time for strength. Next week, remember I told you, it's going to be a week of removing what no longer serves you, and you have to be strong about it. It's going to take you out of your comfort zone. For sure, for sure. Okay? And the strength card is the sign, is the card, it's the number 11. It's so crazy because if anybody has ever experienced the 11-11 phenomenon, I'm just looking at this card in a deck, And, you know, I have experienced the 11/11 phenomenon since, whew, whew, oh, Lord, maybe 2000, no, maybe 2004, 5, 3, something like that. And just looking at this card and looking at strength, it's like I've got, you know, it's like Spirit's been trying to tell me I need to be doubly strong. And I just got that revelation. So, it's time to be practical. And these things that you need to start being practical about next week is not something that has been, you weren't aware of previously. It's kind of like, not really a too good to be true, but almost like, not too good to be true, but like you knew it already. You just ignored it. So let's get practical. Take your feelings. Don't be moody about it. It's just got to be done. You know what's not, does not need to be there. And this is for the righteous. Okay? Be strong about it. I think I said in the beginning I'm not doing any reversals. I'm not doing any reversals with the major arcana. The week following that, pay attention to your false friendships. Okay? And pay attention to your lack of not making a decision. You know, falsehood, lack of loyalty. All those things need to be removed. You know what I mean? Be clear about the decisions that you need to make. Next week is not a week to not be clear. The last week of the month. Lord have mercy. I knew that was going to come up. At the end of August, we have the Sun card upright. I'm telling you guys right now, it's time to get on them knees. Repent. Whatever it is. If you do everything I said for you to do, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. This spread right here is the next 2 weeks. So I've got the Knight of Cups reversed. And then I've got the Strength card upright. And then I've got the Two of Swords reversed, which means the decision has been made as well. So once you handle what you got to handle next week, for the week of August 15th through the 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, through the 22nd, I believe, trust me, you're going to be given thanks. It's time. It's time to step it up and take ownership. Because it's promised to you. It's just got to be done. Okay? Why? Why you need to be strong and be practical. And it's be practical about something. Take your emotions out of it. Being practical about things that you no longer serve you. It's going to be hard. But you got to be strong about it. Why? Because it has everything to do with your hopes, desires, and wishes. So 3 of Wands in reverse. Why you need to be strong? Because it's going to be about, it's about next week, the battle of the heart. But there's going to be generosity and knowledge and honesty and that follows you making this decision and being real about what's going on around you. Balance. Why, when you make this decision, you're going to experience self-worth, confidence, love, serenity, enlightenment, vitality, greatness, energy, illumination. When you make this decision, you're putting yourself in control. It's the Emperor upright. You're putting yourself in control. Okay? Or You want to, it's like almost avoiding the most, it's not avoiding the wrath, but yeah, avoiding the wrath of the Most High. Go ahead, Spirit. Let's get real. Structure. The reason why you got to make this decision is because it's time to let go of control as well. Because there's a diagonal to the Sun card is the Emperor. So it's about the provider. It's really about, you know, letting the Most High come in and do what the Most High's got to do. Okay? Because this is the Four of Pentacles. It's about a legacy. It's about being a part of a legacy. Leaving troubles and letting things go. Why? That's the why. You got, if you're one of the righteous, you got to let it go. You got to let whatever it is, whatever you got to be strong about letting go. When, I'm not going to say if, I'm going to speak these words to my righteous into your life right now. Once you let them go, it's like you receive your inheritance. Look at this older gentleman in the money. Okay? Inherit, yeah. So that is your spiritual reading for the next 2 weeks. I want to guide all the righteous on a biweekly basis, spiritually, so that everybody knows spiritually how they need to be moving. And if this applies to your sun sign or your moon or rising, great. But this is just an added little tidbit for those who are very spiritual and wish to grow in a righteous way. Sorry about the noise in the background, guys. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.